Texas have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Jackson will throw. Still looking on the move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes a man miss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Bobcats will have it first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTSA's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's McCown. Bears the pressure. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Roadrunners are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Anderson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. From the gun, the ground game. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finds a crease at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's McCown. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for the
question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. And guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Firing to the right, complete. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Shows him the stiff arm. Another stiff arm. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 22.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go.
Looking for the end zone. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Jackson will throw. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looking downfield on 1st down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The give to the back. Brings into the open. Nice pickup on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. You force them into 3rd and medium. Now you get a situation where you're playing pass, but man, got to do a better job of keeping that rabbit in the cage. Don't let him outside the pocket, because when he does, you see right there, he chews up 10 quick and gets that 3rd down conversion.
Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, UTSA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Texas State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. Throws toward the end zone. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the... half.
State 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Back to pass, it's McCown. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got the first down, looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's McCown. Gets it to him on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force and only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won. And they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for space, it's Peterson. He'll run it again. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard. The 47. Back to throw, it's McCown. That's caught, it's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for us.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Steps away to find some room. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man, it's Allen. Oh, he got loose. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man, it's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside kid. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The play action fake. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Finds his tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Looking to scramble. Picks up what he can and then slides.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lugo. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Peterson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Creates a little room. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense got it. There he goes. Past the 20. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lugo. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. And where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome.